Desde el hondo crisol de la patria se levanta el clamor popular, ya se anuncia la nueva alborada, todo Chile comienza a cantar, recordando el soldado valiente, cuyo ejemplo se hiciera inmortal. Enfrentemos primero la muerte, traicionar a la patria más. Venceremos, venceremos, mil cadenas habrá que romper. Venceremos, venceremos, al fascismo sabremos vencer. Venceremos, venceremos, mil cadenas habrá que romper. Venceremos, venceremos, al fascismo sabremos vencer. Campesinos, soldados y obreros, la mujer de la patria también, estudiantes, empleados, mineros, cumpliremos con nuestro deber, sembraremos la tierra de gloria, socialista será el porvenir, todos juntos haremos la historia, a cumplir, a cumplir, a cumplir. Venceremos, venceremos, mil cadenas habrá que romper. Venceremos, venceremos, al fascismo sabremos vencer. Venceremos, venceremos, mil cadenas habrá que romper. Venceremos, venceremos, al fascismo sabremos vencer.
Alrighty, hopefully this is coming out properly, the proper volume. Says it is streaming. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, so you've tuned into another stream of me doing incredibly dull stuff. In this case, I am putting together a wedding registry that, believe it or not, will not even be in the first beta. Excuse me, my teeth. I ate a little bit of salon. Anyway. And the reason I'm doing it is because really, we got a lot of people whose in-game name, patrons, whose in-game mentions have not been added. And one of the most popular ones was the wedding registries for the hotel. Go, so. But we're doing this because really it was such a popular thing that I put it on the list. And in doing this, I can at least go, hey, got that taken care of at long last. Dang it. What's happened? 5. Why is material constantly scroll? Texture. So anyway, let's see. If I have not announced it here on YouTube, on February 1st, we are hoping, or on or very near February 1st, we will be releasing Peace Island demo as Peace Island Act 0 for free, 100% on Steam. But at the same time, we are going to be opening it up for early purchase. That way, people can play the demo, and if they like what they see, they can purchase it with the promise that we will be able to release the first act in 6 months and the subsequent acts 6 months after. And each time, of course, their game will be updated. And because we pretty much got all the systems in place with the exception of like maybe a rain system. But I don't know. Rain is one of those things that's like, I don't know whether I put it in the second act, the list all caps. Let's see. All right, great. So, and what we do, we bring over these pages one by one. Isn't this exciting? And by the way, once I get this and one more thing done, we will be 50% done on the list. I believe at this point we have about 17 items remaining. And if we can get 13 of those items done within, between now and the end of the month, we'll be. So really, that's pretty cool. 13 items, 15 days thereabouts. If not, we will continue working as best we can. That's the thing. I'm going to keep on working. All right. I wish I could just drag them all over en masse, but it's just not that it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. You got to do them manually. Yeah, the other thing I got to do is I have to get a banner up over by the like Burning Man style event that's happening on Peace Island. And that's going to have the name of more patrons. It's going to be the people who contributed to it. And I just realized the other day there was another like in-game name premium that we have not taken care of. A walkway over by one of the houses, and as you walk, there are names on each. Hello, somebody. Richard Donaldson. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Somebody came in and said hello. Hello, I must be going. I cannot say. I must be going. That's old. That's the I'm realizing more and more. The other day, I posted something about freedom is no freedom is slavery, war is peace, ignorance is strength, and somebody posted in response, you have to point out it's 1984, not many people, not the younguns get this, and that really shocked me. That's surprising, but I mean, I'm learning more and more that basically 20% of the American population is functionally illiterate. Sucks. That's all I can say. And for over a decade, I listened to this guy. I forget his name, but he was a right wing Christian broadcaster. He broadcast out of um, Dr. Stan Monteith. I believe that was his name. But he had Greg Palast on there and a few leftist voices as well. And his major thing was the deliberate dumbing down of America. And back then, I was like, "Oh, come on, our education's. I mean, every year things just keep on getting." But no, and I guess, I mean, all the time, I guess Dr. Stan was correct. You know, uh, there has been a deliberate plot. I mean, there are whenever you get two or more people together that are doing things outside of the public view, there's a plot to deliberately dumb us down. And I mean, literally, you have people that like look right now at people like Peter Thiel and Elon Musk and think they're smart because they have a lot of money. Uh, 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 yeah, to American, having lots of money is like sort of their idea of being clever. That was Philomena Kunk phrase. But anyway, let's see. Make sure all of our overrides again apply all. Let's go in and open and make sure that the pages are correct. And by the way, I don't, as always, I don't expect anybody to show up for these streams because, as you just saw, this is a kind of riveting action that you can expect to see at these streams. Now, one of the things I want to do here now make sure that the textures are correct. I'm going to have to open up that book, check it out. I'm going to go into the land scene. Elon Musk is just dumb. Peter Thiel is just God, shockingly dumb. Well, they got a lot of money. Doesn't make them smart. Anyway, see. And yeah, but yeah, straight up in the next election, I mean, after Elon Musk blew 250 million of his own money, basically electing this piece of shit that's there now. These guys are going into the next election. Basically, they're going to throw $1 billion behind the election of J.D. Vance. Those guys individually. Those guys stupid. I mean, courtesy Arvin. I can't believe that these people listen to Arvin. I rarely do videos that talk about individual people. Yeah, see me picking my teeth. So beautiful. I never said I was. Here we go. Wet wrench. Here. And by the way, the dates. Why am I putting a book like so boring inside the game? Because actually, there will be mentions. Such and such happened, after this wedding happened here. And the only source of the date that you will have happens to be inside of like. And I've started. I'm sorry. I've already started writing out the lists of all the books that I have to. The post page. Gets me is I was talking to Lance, our coder. It was a code for for a couple years. He's starting his own game. He was just he's creating his own sort of game. The thing is I was talking to him, and it's like, what kind of narrative, what kind of story do you have? He says, I don't have anything. I don't understand. Well, here's it. Everybody's brain is and I always found writing initially to be difficult until I discovered a couple of things, and really it's quite easy. But I mean, I was reading the Psychic Bible by the Third Mind of Psychic TV and Genesis Peel, etc. They literally put a chapter in there. Here is how you think creatively, literally breaking it down step by step, because apparently some people are incapable of thinking. The cover didn't change. See there? You got a problem. I have to open that sucker up. Take a look. Okay, let's take a look here. Open. Let's just see here. That's why it has the raw cover. Want um I'm wondering if all of our books are like this now. That's gonna suck if that's the case. Oops, sorry. What's going on here? Let me see. Select material. Here we go. That's what we. How come set up that weird? I'm seriously wondering if all of our books are like this now because this is a new setup. Before you only had to change one material. Now it's saying you got. Why is it using? Let's see here. Okay. I do. Oh God, no! I should have reset that material because that reset it to the other. Why is it doing it this way? This is a pain in the butt. Maybe if I just cyclic nesting of prefabs. I'm talking. Oh, very clever. Okay, let's see. Again, there we go. Beautiful. All right, good. I was concerned about that. Only problem is we don't want that to be. So let's hmm. So anyway, yeah, I should be talking because really this is a stream. I'm trying to demonstrate this is exciting. But no, this is game development. You just sit here and you just do the same thing, hoping that it all works. It did it again. It did it again, even though I changed that. Let's just turn that on again. See, the texture's correct. So what is the issue here? Is there an override that has not been? Oh, okay. I see there has been an override that has not been. Oh, no. Hmm. That's really what we want to do. Yeah, this looks correct. Override. Apply all. We're going to open. We're going to go into surgery. Something's all screwy. It's there. Let's see. Look open back. Does that have the wrong texture as well? Yes, I gotta. Again, I'm hoping that not all of our books are screwed up like this. Yeah, see. We have to do this to all of our books. That's like oh God, several days. Well, about a day of work. There are about 50, 40 books in the game so far. So, okay, are we done yet? Overrides. Let's try it again. This is the exciting world game. Nope, it's still doing it. That makes absolutely no sense at all. Let's open it again. Take a look at all of these freaking states. Nope, has the wrong cover still. And I bet this one does too. Ding. Okay, you all saw that. We have, I mean, let's just go through all of the items. Take a look. Proper texture on all of them. Oh, it's, oh God, I'm still in that mode. Gonna have to exit out. Stop this, exit, go back. All right. Mm-hmm. No, I really should talk about more exciting things while we do this. I'm just really starting to get cheesed by this freaking book here. It's like, no matter what we do, you better not. Yeah, it did it again. And now it's all screwed up from beginning to end. This just, oh my goodness. There is something fundamentally wrong with this book. I don't know. I may just have to delete this book and start over. It just sucks because I spent the last hour putting this thing together, or half hour, and now it's just going, no, I just refuse to, make it work. And it's annoying. Truly annoying. Let's see here. Okay, the problem is that all the shaders are being overwritten. Whatever that shaders. Okay, we got the test spawn location. So let's see here. Stand-ins. Book cover. So ask you to. This is. Hold on. I'm going to take a look at something because I'm concerned about this being the case in all of the books now. So let's go. That's going to bring in the cat mag. Actually, no, because let's just take because maybe this book particularly needs to be. It's kind of screwed up, and I just used the wrong fab as test or as a template. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Meilon Wan. Yeah, I'm thinking of putting on some music because it's getting really boring. I'm just upset because really this book should have taken about 5-10 minutes to finish. Instead, here battling it. All I want book to open. Yeah, it keeps its cover. Oh no, no, that page changed. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that this prefab was just not right. So I'm going to delete it from the red reg. I'm just going to, because we have the textures and everything, materials, we could just bring it back in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to call this red reg hotel. Okay. Do put that in. This is you. Okay, so we have this one here. And what we're going to do, see the book cover. That is where that is applied. It is not applied anywhere else. It's just really effing annoying. See, lock this over here so that doesn't always keep us taking. All right. All right, now here. This right. This is web registry. Oh no 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 no. There we go. This. Want this material on the cover, right? And we want these pages in. Not letting have some of these. 13, 10. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I did this before, and you're getting to see. Sometimes we get to do these incredibly boring things again and again and again. Sometimes, I mean, when I had to do video editing a couple of weeks ago, there was one effect that was just not would just not let me apply it, and I had to redo the same scene sometimes 8-10 times over, and it was not fun. But you got to do what you got to do. So we got the entire wedding registry in, and now we just. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. We don't have 10 and 9 in there, so I got to put it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Okay, we're good. Oh no, not set. We need 17. Okay, now we go here and we apply these overrides. So see if the stand-in screwed up cover. No, they do not. They have the correct cover on them. Yeah, they have the correct cover. For some reason, the other one just did. Sometimes you got to do things more than once, and it's annoying. But at the end of the day, I can take one more thing off the list, and we're one step closer to being. So I'll be right back. I have to go grab something to show something. I'll be right back. All right. Come on, kitty. Let's go and find those. Wrong book. God. I didn't put the spawn point wasn't just enough to that guy. Anyway, all right. Let's pause this. Okay, you can bring the camera out, and those images are really hard to effing read. Oh, it's because they probably still have bitmaps applied. Streaming bitmaps. Let me take care. Yeah, they still have generate bitmaps on there, so apply. That applies to like really crunchy, gnarly crunch compression to the to images this time. Spawn. All right. All this for a book that, again, is not even in the beta. Okay. Light is a little bit intense on this. And some of these are just impossible to read. Yeah, some of the, I mean, this font in particular here is impossible to read. Um, yeah, there's still a little bit of work to be fixed on this. I guess we're just gonna have to go back and beef up the font. Oh well, it is what it is. That is not done. So let me go to our list of stuff that needs. Well, golly gee, we still have not made any progress on that. So let's just. Yep. No, the wedding registry hotel is done, and the wedding registry church is still. Okay. And for some reason, the wedding. Oh. So we're actually further behind than I thought we would. Oh well. It's just strange that those textures so. I mean, those textures should not be that broken up. They should not be that broken. I mean, these are nice big images exported at a. Is it? Let's see. Maybe because it's none. But because they're compressing them, I'm going to take a look at this because that makes no sense. Let's just take a look. We shouldn't have to redo this. I mean, those fonts just look really awful. Yeah, and I'm going to have to do this a dozen times, tweaking it each time we got to wait. Welcome to my life. So, yeah, still unreadable. I mean, barely readable text. Um, I mean, it looks like it's been compressed all to hell. Um, Side. Normal quality. Let's go for no compression on those and just see what happens here. Let's see what the materials. I mean, look at the texture. That is as sharp can be on the material there. It's just off. Yeah, still really ugly. I don't like this. What the hell is gone? What the hell has happened here? They changed something in the scripting for the books where you change the quality? Huh. Yeah, because I mean, when you look at this, and then you look what it tosses up inside the game, there is a fundamental disconnect. Just wondering what the heck. Standard cutoff. Let's just move smooth this down. All of a sudden, that this book here looks like garbage. We've done about 50 damn books for the game. All of a sudden, this is an issue. And I'm just looking at the pixelation on the title at the top. And this is the one we just changed. And this is the one we didn't. I don't see any difference in the pixelation. It is still just real ugly. I mean, did it export these in tiny, tiny image size? I mean, these are really sharp images. Let's see. Yeah, these are. This is a megabyte photograph. Yeah, it's huge. It's 2550 by 3300. Maybe the image is just too big and it's shrinking it down. I mean, even the text at the bottom is usually very sharp. Now, what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to put the Synthetica magazine right next to that. So you can see exactly, how these stack up as far as quality. Because I know the Synthetica magazine looks better. I'm wondering if it's just simply those textures are too damn. Oh, look at that. What the hell is going on here? All of a sudden, books that were previously perfectly readable are barely. Hold on. Hold on. This makes no sense. This is making no damn sense because um, I'm going to compare this to something because I changed the Synthetica magazine recently. Okay. Hold on for a moment. I'm going to look at a book that I have not changed over the last 48 hours, re exported. We're going to take a look at one of the magazines. There was the cat. No, the cat magazine. I believe they were all changed recently. Oh no, the cat magazine just had a problem with its so let's take a look at Cat Mag. Or a book that I've done recently, because I know it didn't used to look like this. It didn't used to look this effing bad. It looked good. I may just have to resize all of these source images, and that's fine. That'll take about 10 minutes. Still in. Okay, so let's take a look here. Nope, unreadable. What the hell happened? Well, we're going to bring in one of our books. Let's see. Yeah, I never redid any of these endless. Yeah, Ugarelli. This is one I have not touched, and I know was readable back in the day. If this is compromised, well, we are going to be a little bit behind because I got to spend all day tomorrow and figure out what the hell is going on here. Yeah, and this is ultra quality. Okay, this is a real pain in the butt because all of a sudden, understand there are 900 pages of text in this game. And now all of a sudden they are all unreadable. This is a problem. But I just thought of a solution that might fix this. Let me just take a look here. Let's just go to wed reg. What we're going to do, restore the quality compression. What we're going to do, turn them into sprites. Still unreadable. Just seeing if there's anything else that needs to be done. So I apply. Well, as they say in Blackadder, Satan farted in my face again. Satan farts in my face again. Just as you think you're so close to something, you realize that all the books, all the hundreds and hundreds of pages of books that you included in the game are virtually due to something that just all of a sudden cropped up. I've not seen this kind of crap before. This has not happened before. Actually, this looks pretty good. This text is readable. I think, let me just see here, because the pages of this, the images for this, I may just have to resize everything, change them over to sprites. Come on, get me out of here. It's just me. I mean, again, thankfully, this is only in the books. All the documents and stuff, they're already sprites, so they should look fine. But I'm just going to check the page size for these, the image size for these, because there seems to be a heck of a lot less distortion on those. Show details. No, it's gigantic too. Okay, well, ladies and germs and those in between, it looks like I'm going to have to do some serious thinking. Maybe it's the kind of materials that these guys are. These guys are standard cutoff. Yeah, that's what the other ones were. Let me see. Just out of curiosity, is this due for an update? Sucks in Unity as you tell it. Show me all any count my assets. Let me see. Endless book. No? Well, just as he thought you were closing in on the final act, something like this comes and kicks you in the teeth. But this has happened many, many times before, and we will overcome it just as we have before. For some reason, all of a sudden, book textures look absolutely awful. And, I asked my sister to have my nieces test this game the other day. They probably were trying to read these books, and it was just unreadable trash. I'm going to have to apologize. I have to figure this out. Anyway, ladies and germs and everybody else, we probably only had 2 people watching this, but I felt, I haven't streamed this just to show you I'm still working as hard as I can and still, coming up against bullshit. So, one last thing I want to tech though, endless book. One of the problems, two different install. Just gonna check out their, see how clear their pages look. Okay. Even their textures are kind of screwy. Well, you can see how it's switching. Um, their book. Oh, there. Mobile diffuse. Let's see. Default 2D. RGB. Linear. Oh. Yeah, they don't use generate bitmap. Okay. It's a mystery, and mysteries are here to be solved. We'll figure this out. The worst part about this, by the way, is not fixing it. It's the realization that we've released a game with like hundreds, with dozens of books that can't be read. It's embarrassing. Um, one other thing, I want to check one other. It might be that the pages are overexposed. Oh, wrong scene. Hey, you get to sit through this for another 10 minutes just with me. Hey. So let's go to land scene. What I'm going to do, here's the thing. It may just be the lighting in the scene and I may be cutting over. But it does just seem to look like crap in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this into my interior workbench scene. See how it looks like a normal light. So do is going to slap this book down in the middle of the floor here. There. That. Yeah. Again, the exciting world of game development, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's read this guy. Yep, still unreadable garbage. Okay. We have a serious problem. We're going to have to address this over the next couple of days. I don't understand why this is happening, why it happened. I'm gonna have to issue yet another apology, and we've been set back by a day or so. But I guarantee you, the solution once we figure it out is going to be. Hey, night, night, folks. Take care.